standing strong and tall. Yeah, this is the bovine coming on the air, sharing the stories of the folks who care. Profiles of passion, voices of the trade, dairy strong legends being made. Yeah, this is the bovine coming on the air, sharing the stories of the folks who care. Profiles of passion, voices of the trade, dairy strong legends being
Hello, dairy fans. Welcome back to the Bovine Podcast. I am your host, and today I have an incredible story to share with you. It is about Tirvad Genetics, a name that has been making waves in Scandinavian dairy circles. This is a tale of tradition, innovation, and an unwavering commitment to animal welfare. Picture this: the harsh, unforgettable sound of dehorning calves. No tranquilizers back then. No anesthetics, just raw reality. This childhood memory stayed with Søren Madsen his entire life. It sparked a mission to breed differently, smarter, kinder, more humane. Fast forward to 2025. We are now in the era of genomic selection. Tirsvad's dedication to polled genetics is no longer just a nice idea. It has become competitive with the best horn genetic lines available. Their polled 2-year-olds average over 30 kilograms per day. That is about 66 pounds for our North American listeners. Their component percentages match the best horned rivals in the barn. You might think polled genetics is an old story, but for Tirsvad, it was a patient investment spanning over a decade. They balanced genetics carefully to avoid inbreeding. They made calculated moves while others remained skeptical. Today, those efforts are paying off, with calves delivering top production and robust health. Central to this story is a cow named Claire EX92. Not just any ordinary cow. She was born from a U.S. embryo in 1995 and made a massive impact far beyond Denmark. Here is the remarkable part. Claire did not have an easy start. She faced multiple twin pregnancies. Some were terminated because they had mixed genders. But on the third attempt, success. 2 heifer calves were born who would build a genetic dynasty. Claire produced over 40 offspring. Her influence spans continents. She contributed to bulls like Cogent Supershot, names that resonate deeply in breeding circles worldwide. Even today, 10 generations later, you can still recognize Claire's characteristics in her descendants. Søren is not alone in this journey. His wife Elizabeth is an accomplished veterinarian trained in Germany. She brings expertise in embryo transfer and in vitro production. Together, they run Embryo, their biotech company. They also work with Viking Genetics several days each week. Their partnership is remarkable. Every night ends the same way. A late walk through the barn, hands-on hides, discussions about potential matings, then morning coffee with more breeding debates. What strikes me most about their approach is the patience. While others chase the shortest generation intervals possible, Tirsvad values quantity and quality of embryos per flush. Think about this. 8 embryos and 5 calves on average per flush. This creates options and reduces risks. It is the classic case of slow and steady wins the race. Let me give you an example. The peak mechanico flush from a 12-month-old heifer. 10 embryos were produced. All were transferred. 8 calves were born, 4 heifers and 4 bulls, but only 1 bull made the cut as a top sire. That bull was Mads P. It is about having choices and making the right selection. Then there is Mojito P, a true favorite with an exceptional pedigree. Her genetics trace to American bloodlines that resonate with breeders worldwide. Mojito's offspring have found success in high-production herds across different dairy systems. They are prized for their functional moderate size, soundness, and overall adaptability. These are traits essential for evolving dairy operations. But the story has challenges too. The specter of restrictive AI contracts looms large. These agreements threaten to lock breeders out of control over their own genetics. Søren speaks openly about how breeders risk losing rights to their female lines across multiple generations. This kind of bottleneck could threaten the diversity and independence our dairy community needs to thrive. Despite these challenges, victories keep coming. The story of Neonish brings warmth to this narrative. This powerful black cow was crowned Danish national champion. Imagine being in that barn with muddy boots, standing alongside breeding legends. watching such a star rise, knowing that every challenging day contributed to this moment. These are the experiences that make all the hard work worthwhile. There are also moments of pure joy, like when Mads P. hit the top of genetic evaluations worldwide. He became the highest NTM polled Holstein bull globally with a score of plus 47. The news came while Søren and Elisabeth were conducting ovum pickups. They could not even check their phones during the procedure. Only afterward did they discover their bull had reached the pinnacle of genetic achievement. Travel experiences also enrich this story. Visits to American farms highlight the value of global perspectives. These exchanges marry local patience with international boldness. Bringing back new bloodlines, including genetics from Golden and Oaks, adds strength to Tirsvad's traditional Scandinavian foundation. These connections prove that the best breeding programs embrace diversity from around the world. The technical side is impressive too. Tirsvad starts flushing heifers at 10 to 12 months of age. This requires optimizing every step of raising donors. They feed high milk and concentrate until puberty. After that, it is premium hay and silage. When MOET embryo production is insufficient, they use ovum pickup technology. More siblings mean more selection opportunities and fewer genetic dead ends. For aspiring breeders listening today, Tirsvad offers valuable advice. Seek allies and build partnerships. Go together with 2 or 3 young breeders and invest in proven cow families. Take calculated risks, but do not be reckless. Remember monogenic traits and consider what consumers will want in 5 to 10 years. Do not be afraid to sell your champions sometimes. Your competitors sold their best to you when you bought your foundation stock. Above all, be prepared. Luck never comes to the unprepared. As of today, Tirvad Genetics stands as a testament to combining passion, thoughtful science, and long-term vision. They prove that patience and animal welfare can coexist with genetic progress and economic success. Their polled genetics now compete with the industry's best. Their breeding philosophy of valuing quality over speed continues to produce exceptional results. Their commitment to maintaining breeder independence serves as a model for our entire industry. So next time you are working late in the barn or planning matings over coffee, remember Tirvad Genetics. They embody what happens when you combine genuine passion with scientific rigor and strategic patience. Their story shows us that the best breeding programs are built on unwavering principles, strong partnerships, and deep respect for the animals that make our industry possible. This has been another episode of the Bovine Podcast. Thank you for listening. Until next time, keep your boots muddy and your minds sharp. This is your host, signing off.